YouTube and welcome to my channel. It's Nardie in Japan. If you don't know me, my name is Nardie and this is my anecdotal experiences in Japan. Today's topic is the truth about Japan. In particular, I'll be talking about making friends here. Okay? So, first of all, the truth about Japan. What do I mean by that? I mean, essentially, there are ideas that we have as foreigners about coming to Japan and what life in Japan will be like, and then there's reality. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about friendships. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about the truth about Japan in general. But I'll preface all of this by saying Japan is a wonderful place, and nowhere on earth is perfect. So a lot of people get this misconception that if you say something negative about Japan or living in Japan, that you don't like Japan and you should go back to your country. And that is not the case. It's not for me anyway. I love Japan. I have been here 6 years. I really enjoy it. I've been learning the language. I've been enjoying the culture, and I've had wonderful experiences here. So no, I'm not going back to my country. So I'm just starting off the video by saying that, because many people love the comment that like, well, if you don't like it, go back to your country. And it's like, no, when people come to my country and complain, I don't tell them to go back to their country. I just say, well, you know, nowhere on earth is perfect. So that said, let's talk about friendship in Japan. So my first point is you can make lifelong friends in Japan. And not just with foreigners, but also with Japanese people. Of course, as it is anywhere, there's good people, there's bad people, there's people who are just like nice on the surface level and then they never want to talk to you again. That happens, and that's normal. That's completely fine. Honestly, I don't have many complaints about making friends with Japanese people. My Japanese friends are wonderful. They're good people. They do things differently than American friends because they're not American, and so I don't hold them to an American standard. Their communication style is different because of their culture, but that's another video for another day. That doesn't negate the fact that they are wonderful human beings, and I have no quarrels with them. Now, what I do need to tell you about, if you are a foreigner and you are coming to Japan and you're expecting to make lifelong friends with other foreigners, be prepared. Friendship in Japan with foreigners is very transactional. And what I mean by that is, first of all, everything's on a schedule. And this is even with like good friends. Like a lot of people, like, you know, some people in America, we don't really do the whole, oh, I have a friendship date scheduled every weekend this month. Can I get you next month? Like, it doesn't go like that. Like, I'd be like, hey girl, I want to go to the park. You want to come with me? Let's walk our dogs together. And my friends like, let's go. Randomly on a Saturday. But in Japan, that is not the case. You have to make a schedule with these people. It's so weird to me. But it's also transactional in the sense that a lot of it is, what can I get from you while we're in this shared existence at this time? A lot of people you will meet, well, we come in here for a year or 2 years or 3 years, or they're not planning on staying here very long, and like they just want to be your friend for a hot minute, just to enjoy, you know, living and enjoying having friends here. Not to say that you guys can't be friends for life. I think it's possible, but in my experience, I have seen people just drop off the face of earth. And it didn't just happen to me, it's happened to a lot of people. Like, oh, so-and-so went back to their country, I'm never gonna see them again. It was nice knowing them. I'm like, that's your friend, right? I'm a Leo, and I am a very, very loyal person. So I kind of like, I wouldn't say I'm clingy, because I'm definitely not, but I kind of really value friendship. Like, more so than like romance. I prefer friends over a boyfriend any day. So I don't really know what to say. Like, so many people here just come here and make friends and they go. another way in which friendship is transactional, it's a lot of what can I get from you to benefit me. But the minute you need said person or persons to be friends, crickets. Don't disappoint them one time, because then they're gonna hate you. But if you need them, they're not there. So I'm not gonna say like personal experience or tell any stories right now, because it's not the time for that. But I just know from I've seen it with my own eyes happen to my good friends in Japan from other people, and I've had it happen to me. You have to be careful as a human when you come here. If you're the kind of person that is a really, really good friend, and you go above and beyond for your friends, make sure the person you're going above and beyond for is a person worthy of you going beyond, above and beyond. Because all the time, it's very much transactional. It's like, oh, you upset me today, so fuck you. Forever. Damn all the things you've done in the past for a person. So just keep that in mind, because people are very flaky. That's the word. They're very flaky. And they don't always give what you give if you're a good friend. Now, let's talk about lifelong friends. Okay? And I will say names. Well, actually, I will give them code names. But I have made some really amazing friends in Japan. I have one friend that I've been friends with for going on 6 years now. We're gonna call her June. She knows who she is. We've been friends for going on 6 years, and we didn't start off as BFFs. She was the first person I met in Japan, but we were just friends, you know. And then one day, magically out of the blue, because we kept in touch and we talked and we traveled together, we met each other here, met each other there, and we kept in contact and didn't just vanish when we left the same company. We ended up becoming really good friends. Now she's somebody I talk to weekly, almost every day. And that is the magic of true friendship. And my point in telling you this is, you can get that in Japan. If you are someone like me, I came to Japan with the notion in my head that I have best friends already. I have a best friend from childhood. I have a best friend from when I say childhood, I mean I grew up with this girl. I have best friends since like sixth, seventh grade. I have a best friend from college. I have really good best friends. Like, I can say that if I need them, they will drop whatever they're doing and help me, and vice versa. So I came to Japan with that in my mind, and I came with the notion that if I make more friends, that's a blessing, but it is not a requirement. I did not come here looking for a social party, because I can go back to home right now. I can pack up all my stuff and go home, and I have friends that would die for me, and I would die for them. But I am happy to tell you that if you come here and you are a genuine person, you can make genuine friends. I have made numerous amazing friends. June, as I mentioned, I have two friends from one of my previous jobs that all three of us work for the same company. I still talk to them all the time. One of them was there for me when I almost died in Japan. I have other, the list goes on. I have a friend, him and his wife are my good friends. These people are people that I can count on. I can call them and say X, Y, and Z is happening, and I need you, and they'll be there for me. And it's truly a miracle. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's just that in Japan, it's a little bit harder to determine what kind of person you're becoming friends with, because Japan attracts all kind of people. It attracts what I call normies, like normal people who just want to travel the world and live somewhere. But it also attracts people who couldn't thrive in their home country and don't have the same social abilities that you may have. So you need to be aware of this when you get here. So I'm gonna cut this video now because it's already going on 10 minutes and I don't wanna make the video too long. The next video I make is gonna be me revealing the truth about living in Japan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up all the stereotypes and all the ideas that people have about what Japan will be like. and I'm going to give a contrast to it, or I'm going to confirm it, because some things are true, like the safety, cleanliness, all of that is pretty much true. But we'll talk about that in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you don't mind me rambling on about friendship, but I think this is a very important topic, because if you're coming to Japan and you're making this your life and you want to live here like the way I want to live here, then you need to know that it's not all roses and flowers, but it's also not all doom and gloom. One tip I will say is be a good person, and if you want Japanese friends, it's probably good to learn Japanese. And I know that sounds crazy coming from me, but within the last year, I've gotten really good at Japanese. I'm not great, but I'm good. And I practice with my Japanese friends, and they practice English with me. So I just say, ganbatte ne, try your best. And anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, if you want to comment, subscribe, that would be great. I could really use the support. I'm trying not to be a teacher for the rest of my life, so you liking, commenting, and subscribing to my YouTube channel and following me on Instagram really helps. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. See you.